Christy's craft room. That is my husband, always loving to catch me off guard, y'all. Hello, welcome, you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. We are gonna get a little crafty. We're gonna do a little fun end of the summer kind of craft. T-Bone, it's okay, it's just me. A little something fun to transition to the end of summer before fall, okay? So come on in, say hello when you get here. Tim is getting ready to send out the text message for you all right now. If you are not on our text message list, you can text hello to this phone number and you will get text messages when we go live. Just text hello to this number right here. Grab a screenshot. You can come back and do it later if you don't want to do it right this second, okay? Hello, Miss Michelle, Miss Colleen. Hello, Miss Robin. Hello, Miss Candace. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Michelle. We appreciate it when you guys share these videos. It helps us out a lot. It lets Facebook know that you like what you're seeing here, and it lets Facebook know, like, hey, other people like you might like this too. So it really helps us out to reach people who want to get creative and crafty, and helps us to be able to spread the joy of crafting and inspire others to get creative, okay?
Happy hump day!
Yes, happy hump day. It is Wednesday. Hello, Miss Suzanne. Hello, Miss Angie. I just swallowed wrong. What? What?
It smells like he done.
That was me. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't me. It was not me. It was not me.
It smells like he done
oh my
relieved
goodness.
himself.
Well, now you all know it smells like a little tooty toot in here, okay? Just what you wanted to know. All right, guys. So what we're using today, we are going to use some little discs, some little wood discs, wood slices. You can get these at all the craft stores. I usually buy them at Hobby Lobby. You can get like a whole bag of them for, I don't know, I think they're like $6.99, and then you can get them on sale. But I'm using 3 of those. I'm hoping to use 3. I'm going to attempt to make 3 with the fabric I have. If I can only make 2, we'll do 2, but I'm going to try for 3, okay? I have this surface that I got at Hobby Lobby. It was $7.99, but wait and get them when they're on sale, when they go 50% off in their wood pile section. I don't even think we're going to do anything. I think we're going to use this just as is, okay? And then I have some fabric here. This fabric's, everything here is from Hobby Lobby today.
Yeah, well,
it's all from Hobby Lobby.
Come on.
So tell Elena if she leaves to bring him back in here though, okay?
Elena?
And maybe close that back door. Close that door so he can't go out into the back. We are going to use, I think this one's from Hobby Lobby too. Some sunflowers, super pretty. Some kind of a little bit of a yellow and white plaid. And then I really wanted to incorporate more of this, but I don't have much. So we have some solid yellow, kind of like a golden yellow here that we're going to use. So I'm going to try to make 3 flowers. We'll see. We'll see what happens, okay? And then I'm undecided if I'm going to leave the centers natural like this, come in with a little bit of black, because kind of for the sunflower look, or a little bit of antique wax, or just leave them natural. So y'all think about it. We'll kind of decide in a little bit here. So let's see how much fabric we have and how many we can make first, okay? We'll start with that. So to do this, I'm going to cut strips of about 4-inch squares of fabric, but I'm not gonna cut it. I'm gonna tear it. If you don't like tearing fabric, because it's hard on your hands or anything like that, and it's just hard to do, you could always use pinking shears. Would work really well.
Pinking shears.
Yes. Miss Candace said she got the text. I'm going to get my first one started just by tearing, so I get that nice torn edge on all the sides. Hello, Miss Christine. Good morning. Hello, Miss Jerry. Hello, Helen and Peggy. Miss Virginia. She says leave them natural. That's what I was gonna paint them, but then I'm like, I think I do want them natural. Yeah, I think we're gonna go about 4-inch strips. So we'll get a couple cut this way, and then we'll cut them the other way as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're gonna use this on 2 of the flowers. So I think we'll start with like 3 strips of it. We'll start there. We can always do more if we need more, right? It is a nice sunny day, Robin. It's a nice sunny day here. Hopefully it's sunny where all of you guys are.
And if the sun's not shining where you are, make your own.
Be the sunshine. Yes.
Okay, that's not my quote. I stole that from someone else. I cannot take the credit for it.
If the sun isn't shining, be the sunshine.
Yep.
Hello, Miss Shelley. How are you? All right. 4. Looks like I'm going to get about 4 sections out of each one. Now, if you're using bigger discs, you can make bigger squares. If you're using smaller little circles, you can use smaller squares.
Hi, Janet, from London, Ontario.
Hello, hello. Howdy, Miss Debbie. Hello, Miss Nancy. Cut that one far enough. Okay. I hear T-Bone outside the door. See, that's what he does. That's what
He'll lay right out. He'll lay right there.
Do your dogs do that, where they will lay outside, or they'll want to go outside, and then the minute they're just itching to get out. They just need to get out, and you let them out, and then they want to come right back in, and then 5 minutes later they want to go right out again, right?
You haven't missed much, Rosemary. Hi, Miss Rachel or Miss Maddie.
Peggy, I'm sorry you're sick and not feeling well. I'm glad we can entertain you while you're stuck home. I'm glad we can entertain you. Hopefully we'll pass the time a little bit for you. All right.
Yes, happy hump day. Ooh, Burlington, Ontario. Where's Burlington?
In Ontario.
You think? The only Burlington I know is the Coke factory.
It's the only one I know too, but apparently there's one in Ontario also.
Hi, Lynn.
It's 9:30 a.m. here in California. Happy to be retired so I can watch you live. Well, I am happy for you that you are retired, Miss Sylvia.
Hi, Lynn.
And I'm also happy that you can be here watching us live as well.
Oh, Deborah's got the summer cold. The doc put her on the Z-Pack.
Oh, you must have been hit hard if you got the Z-Pack.
Yep.
Oh, boy. A lot of you are laid up. Miss Debbie's laid up with grout. Oh, that is no fun. My dad
With what?
gets
Oh,
that.
gout.
Gout. Sorry, not grout.
Yeah, you're laid up with the kitchen floor.
You probably feel like you want to curl up on the kitchen floor because, yeah, that's no fun. Oh my gosh.
You guys, that's been the last 2 days for her.
Y'all, it's been rough. I've had a rough couple days. I kept dropping everything this morning. Yesterday was fine during the day.
Yep.
And then it all fell apart last night. It all stinking fell apart. I don't know why, but it did. So we worked kind of late yesterday, but we got a lot done. Okay, it was fun stuff. It was like live event stuff, like decorating stuff, which is fun stuff, right? So we were here pretty late. We ended up just ordering pizza. Trevor and Deanna went and picked it up. We got home. We were hungry. I don't know about Tim. I was hungry. I was looking forward to that pizza. Okay.
I was hungry, but no, I can't do pizza like I used to.
Oh, Billy, we'll keep you in our prayers. Sick again, poor thing. So these are 4x4 squares. 4x4 squares. And I don't know how many we're going to need. I'm going to find out how many we're going to need, and I'll let you know how many we need once I find out how many we need. I'm just cutting a bunch, okay? I'm just cutting a bunch because I think we'll need a bunch. Now watch, we won't need a bunch, but we'll see. Okay. Do the same thing with this fabric. But,
Get ready, guys. I'm going to grab some names here in a second.
I'm kind of roughly
Well, here, let me do
counting.
that.
Okay.
While you're roughly counting, we have Rosemary Pachenko Hammond, Peggy Haskell, Karen Brennan Correa, William Lynn Ransom, Janet Idziak, Andrea Deputy, Barbara Blessed by the Best, Cynthia Stone Yance, and Lynn Zwetch.
So these ones, I'm actually going to lay these together because work smarter, not harder, and I will cut my little slits all at once. I can't tear them all at once, but I can cut my slits all at once. So, yeah, so we get home. And of course, here I am. Counting again.
Yep, got home. The pizza was there. She digs in.
So I get my pizza, I get my plate, I'm ready to go, right? I get my plate, and I'm not a big soda drinker, but when we have pizza, I like to have my soda. I like to have a nice diet cherry Pepsi with my pizza, right? Well, I grab my cup, I grab my ice, I open the bottle of soda. It was just like a 20-ounce bottle, and I reached over and I hit the bottle of, I don't even know how. I reached over and I hit the bottle, and reached this way. The bottle comes towards me, and then I go to, like here's the bottle. The bottle knocks over, okay? And it's pouring out. I go to grab the bottle. Instead of grabbing the bottle, somehow my hand went down way too hard, and I squished the bottle. So not only is the bottle bloop, bloop, bloop pouring out, I squished the bottle. It's facing right towards me, and it just shoots out at me because I put pressure on it. So I get completely covered in Pepsi. It's all the way across the other side of the kitchen, everywhere, okay? So I'm like, oh, shoot. And then I go in a panic because I'm shooting it everywhere. I knock it on the floor, and it boom, boom, boom. And finally I'm like, whatever, it's almost empty now. Let's just let the rest spill out on the floor, right? So an entire bottle of Pepsi. Yes, I got a Pepsi bath, Miss Savannah, a Pepsi bath. All of it goes all over the floor. Hot mess. Okay, whatever. All right, let me grab some towels. Let me clean it up. Let me soak it up. Okay, of course I grabbed the one towel that does not absorb anything. It's one of the newer beach towels, and it does not absorb any moisture. It just pushes it around, right? I'm like, Elena, grab me the mop. So she goes and grabs the mop. I grab the mop. I fill it with water in a hurry. I reach under the cabinet to grab. We have this Bona floor cleaner, okay? It gets better, y'all. It gets better.
Oh, it gets much better.
We have this Bona floor cleaner. I'll tell you right now, our kitchen floors have never been cleaner than they are right now, okay? I'll just say that. And I reach under to grab the spray bottle, and I'm thinking, instead of pouring all the stuff, I'm trying to get this done quickly. I'm hungry. I want to eat. We worked late. I'm tired. I want to be done, right? So I reach under.
I feel like Billy Mays right now. But wait, there's more.
Yeah, there's more. I grab the bottle of spray. I spray it all over the entire floor because we soaked up as much as we could. And I'm like, well, let me just spray that. That's going to cut the stickiness. And I'll come in with the mop it up, be done, right? Okay. I start mopping it up. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why does it look... at first it was like, okay. Well, first I was like, okay, it's just wet. It's just wet, okay? So I wipe it up. I carry my stuff to the table. I start eating. I walk back into the kitchen a couple minutes later, and I'm like, something's not right. Something's not right. This floor is almost greasy looking, okay? It's not just wet, okay? I'm like by that point, it should have been starting to dry. And it looked like a grease slick across the kitchen floor still. I'm like, what is going on? So I go over and I grab the bottle and I look at the bottle. Y'all, we have hardwood floors. It was not the hardwood floor cleaner that I grabbed. It was the Pledge furniture spray squirt bottle cleaner, okay? It was Pledge. And y'all know Pledge, it's like it refreshes and nurtures your, moisturizes or something? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Forget what it
but
says.
But you might as well
yeah.
grabbed a thing of Old English.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was all over our floor, okay? So, all right. Okay, it's going to have to mop the floor again and soak it all up. Y'all, it's not that easy, okay? I mopped the floor 4 times with scalding hot water and dish soap just to cut that greasy Pledge residue it leaves behind. Y'all, it was a mess. And finally, I finally got it the last time. I'm like, it's good enough. It's still not perfect. I need to go home tonight and mop all the floors. That's what I get to do tonight. But it was good enough.
This morning when I come down,
he goes, it still feels like an oil slick in here. These floors are awfully slippery. They are. You walk around in your socks, it's a little bit of a hazard, okay? A little bit of a hazard.
Savannah says you need Dawn.
Yeah,
spray.
the Dawn spray, and then I can mop that up.
Yes,
y'all.
because Dawn cuts grease.
Y'all, I mean, but I put like a lot, and it was like the squirt bottle, not the aerosol, so it's like, quack, 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 and I
she used a lot.
it. I used a lot because I figured I thought it was the floor cleaner. I'm like, we're really gonna have to cut through all this stickiness, right? Yeah, we didn't cut through it. We just layered with it. We just sealed the stickiness in. Okay.
Oh, but wait.
There's more.
There's more.
That's not it. That's not the end of my adventure from yesterday. Okay, it's not. So finally, I'm like, forget it. It's good enough. I'm gonna go finish my dinner. Okay. And I just kind of tossed all the towels and everything that we used to soak it up over by the laundry. And I'm like, I'll start those after dinner. I'm gonna go eat my dinner. I'll deal with the rest later. Okay.
Oh, nobody fell.
This isn't Pledge floor cleaner though. This was not intended for floors, or at least not on this level.
No.
Because it literally
was
left
furniture
a
polish.
Slick, like oil slick behind it. It was bad. It was bad. So I'm like, I'm gonna eat my dinner. I'll deal with the rest later. Okay, I'll clean up all the towels and stuff later. So that's what I do. I eat my dinner. And get my ends lined up here. I eat my dinner, and then I go back to do the laundry after dinner. Okay? Everyone's here is like, I use furniture polish on my floors all the time. I don't know how y'all use furniture polish on your floors all the time, or you don't use nearly the amount that I do. Do you cut it with water?
A couple people are asking what we're making today.
We're making some kind of like sunflowers. We're gonna have a sunflowery feel, like a kind of an end of summer, transition into fall kind of flower. Okay, they're gonna have a sunflower feel to them. So I don't know how y'all do it, because it didn't work for me. It left a mess. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how you do it. So, I go to start the laundry after dinner. Okay. Now we have this cute little laundry canister, laundry soap canister on top of our laundry is set up in our kitchen. Okay. And I wanted it to be cute. Okay. And so there's like a little cabinet in the little nook, and it has all the laundry stuff you need, and it's got one of those, like the drink dispenser things, the big mason jar drink dispensers. It's got like one of those, but it's got laundry soap in it, and it sits up on this little pedestal, and it's got this little silicone catch tray to catch the extra drips, and it's super cute and it's super functional, right? So it was, when it gets low, it pours out really, really slow. It pours out super slow when it's low. Okay? I'm gonna come back to the story in a second here. I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm gonna do here real quick. All right, so I've got 3 different colors here. I think I'm thinking, because we're gonna do 3 flowers. I'm thinking of doing maybe this, like these 2 mixed on the top and bottom, and then a solid one of that in the center is kind of what I'm leaning towards.
No, she sprayed it on the wood floor. We have our downstairs is all wood.
Yeah, so I sprayed it right on the wood floor, right out of the bottle onto the wood floor. Not a good idea.
lot of it. I
don't advise that. All right. So I'm thinking for this, I'm gonna get my hot glue stick ready because I feel like I'm gonna probably need another one for this. I think what I'm gonna do here, guys, we want to make like a little pinch here, okay? We want to just make like a little, kind of pinch it like that. So I think what I'm gonna do, this glue is really, really hot, so I think I'm gonna do multiple at a time to let that glue set just a little bit before I get my fingers into it, okay? Plus it'll speed up the process a little bit, okay? So I think I'm gonna come in, we'll start with 6, and if that's, we'll see. I'm just gonna put a little dot.
Yeah, no, there is never a dull moment with us.
I know. Some days I would like to have just a dull, boring day. All right, and then we're going to come in and we're going to pull up our corners together and pinch it together to kind of create a little pucker, okay?
Savannah, They are full size and they are stackable.
They are. It's fine. Like, a lot of people have their laundry in their kitchen, and that's just how this house was set up. We do have a small room downstairs that Tim actually already has all the hookups in it to move the laundry in there. It's actually T-Bone's room. We were going to turn it into like a laundry / mud room / T-Bone's room. We just haven't moved everything yet. He actually has all the hookups are there.
Yeah, everything's there.
Haven't made the move yet.
Everything's there. I just got to drill the hole in the floor for the exhaust.
Yeah.
The dryer vent.
This is working really good, guys. It's working really good to do multiple at a time, because by the time I get to it, that it cools enough to where it's not burning my fingers at all.
Yeah, get ready. I don't know if I said get ready. I'll grab some names in a second.
So I'm going to make a bunch of these while we finish the story, okay? But go ahead and get some names, and then we'll finish the story.
Okay.
I'm going to do 6 at a time again, because that worked quite nicely.
Okay, we have Cheryl Dupey, Karen Grennan Correa, Deborah Griffin Randolph, Susan Brown, Savannah Hewitt, Peggy Glass, Verdi Winters, Cynthia Stone Yant, Robin Kisty, Linnea Carter, and Kathy Dickman.
This is working really good, guys. It's working really good. So we I get everything in the laundry, in the washer. Well, I'm getting ready to. I didn't get it in yet. So I grabbed a little cup. I put it. It's already under there. It sits. That's where it's stored. It sits under there, and I turn on the little spout. Well, like I said, when the laundry soap is getting low, then it pours out really slow. Well, the soap has been really low, so the last couple times it takes forever, and I even sometimes like tip it to give it a little bit more pressure to try to get it to come out faster when it gets to the bottom. Well, I didn't make the connection that somebody.
Please show how you're folding fabric.
I will. That somebody had refilled it. Probably my lovely husband, because he's amazing that way.
It was because your husband had to do laundry the other day.
So he refilled it, and I didn't make that connection that it was full. And when it's full, it comes out quickly. Okay? I'm going to show you how I do this. So it comes out quickly. I'm not going to do that one. And I'm putting the inside of the fabric on the inside. Okay? So you might see little peekaboos of it, but you're going to see more of the outside of the fabric. Okay? So let me show you. I'll walk you guys through how I'm doing this. Do 6 at a time. And then I'll continue the story. So we're just putting a little dot in the center of each one. This is a high temp glue gun. That's why I can do 6 at a time. If you're using like a cool tool, like a little low temp glue gun, then I would suggest not doing 6 at a time, maybe do 1 or 2 at a time. So I'm grabbing the corners, opposite corners, and bringing it up, and then I'm grabbing it underneath here and just pinching it. And then pinching it all together. So, and kind of really squishing that glue in so it kind of gets into all that fabric. Okay? I don't remember what order I did these ones in, but that's okay.
You want
okay.
A backwards C.
Okay. Pinching it together. You don't need a lot of glue. Okay? So, I turn the nozzle on. I already had like the towels and stuff that I had cleaned up the floor with. I had thrown in the washer. But we keep this little basket in that little closet. It's a cute little white basket. So for like dishcloths and dish towels and stuff like that, as we use them when they get dirty, we throw them in that little basket. So and that's all that basket's for. It's
There's
not
a star party
for everything else. Awesome. Star party, star party, star party. Woo!
Thank you, Cheryl, for the stars.
So that's all that basket's for. So we put everything in the basket, and I turn the nozzle, I put everything in the laundry, I turn the nozzle on, and I reach down and I throw them in, and I stand up, and there is laundry
Thank you,
soap
Kathy, for the stars.
literally pouring all over the top of the little shelf that it's on, and it's literally about to hit the floor. So I scoop my hands, I flip it off, I scoop my hands under, and I start yelling for Tim. Tim, help, help! And he's like, he's like scurrying around, like, you know how when you're like, oh no, I don't know what to do. Like, he goes in the kitchen and he's like looking for a dish rag or a dish towel. The problem is usually there's like towels hanging, like a dish towel hanging on the front of the stove. Usually there's a dish rag like laid over, like if it's fresh and you just kind of wiped up a little spot, I'll rinse it and like lay it over the little drain basket on the sink. Well, there was nothing because I had already grabbed all those and put them into the washing machine. So there was nothing for him to grab. So he's like scurrying and like trying to look for something to grab. And I'm like, over here. And he's like, where? And I'm like, and I can't point. I'm like, down here. And he's like, down where? And it felt like it took like 10 minutes for him to get, it didn't take that long. It probably took like 10 seconds, but it felt like it took 10 minutes as my hands are filling with laundry soap. So he reaches in, he grabs a towel out of the basket, and thankfully there was still some there. And
I grabbed one out of the washer.
Oh, he had grabbed one out of the washer because I had already grabbed the ones out of the basket and threw in. And he, like, we just managed to get it cleaned up. Like, he scooped it up, we scooped it all in. I'm like, well, we had to dump the laundry soap back into the jar because we don't need that much laundry soap in the first place. But all the stuff that's poured all over, that's all on the towel and going in the washer. It was like, it wanted to take a shower, and I'm going to bed. I said, I'm not coming back down again. I'm done. I said, because if I stay up, who knows what else is going to happen. I'm going to burn the house down. Like, something's going to happen. It's going to be tragic because it's just one thing after another. I'm not meant to be awake anymore. I need to go to bed and not move from that bed before I break something. And so I went up, I took a shower, and I realized my glasses were downstairs because I had left them downstairs in the morning. And so I come downstairs and he looks at me and he's like, what are you doing? He's like, you're not supposed to be down here. You're not supposed to be down here tonight. Okay.
You said you were staying upstairs.
Yeah, you're going to bed. You're not supposed to be down here. And I'm like, I need my glasses. I need to see because I'm going to go lay in bed. I'm going to watch some TV. And Tina says after the floor I would have called it quits. I should have called it quits after the floor.
Yeah.
I was just trying to clean up my mess I made. I made more messes. I don't even know what, like, my brain just was not functioning. It was just, my brain was shut off. My brain said, I'm done. I've had enough for the day, and I'm shutting off, and there's nothing you can do about it. Y'all, I think we're going to have enough for, like, I don't know, maybe I'll send somebody some, if I have extras, because I think I'm going to have extras, maybe I'll send somebody these, so someone else can make some.
Savannah, no.
I think I'm going to have more than I need.
Savannah, they're just front loaders. They're just front loading machines that they do come with you can buy the stacking kit for it, which is just a couple of clamps that go on the back side.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
But they're just, I think they're whirlpools.
I think so.
So.
I think so.
Loretta said the squirrels were tired.
The squirrels were really tired. The squirrels were not running on 50 miles an hour like they normally do. They were functioning at 0.
No, we didn't have bubbles like in the like at the Brady Bunch, because it was dish soap. If it would have been, or it was laundry soap. If it would have been dish soap, then we would have had all the bubbles.
Yeah, and I don't think we used, because we ended up just dumping the laundry soap back in the thing because we had so much that spilled everywhere that we cleaned up with the towels that we didn't even need any laundry soap in the actual laundry at that point. I mean, it was just a mess. It was a mess. It was
a mess.
Yeah. I think we're going to have enough to sprinkle or to share, or to sprinkle to our friends. I have one more of this color, but I'm going to go ahead and do them all because if I have extras, we'll pick somebody right here at the end of the live, someone who shares our video. We will send stuff, because I have some more of these wood discs, so I'll send you some stuff to at least make flowers. Okay?
Oh, shut up.
All right.
Oh, that's right. I stole my sticky notes out of here.
Rosemary says, glad to know you're human. I've always thought you were perfect. I'm feeling much better now. Girl, I am the farthest thing from perfect. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If you go back and watch some of the replays, you'll see that I've ruined crafts before and had to start over. But we usually make it cute in the end.
The Queen Mother is here.
Hello, hello. Hello, Miss Sandra. So we're just gonna finish pinching up our little fabric pieces. And this will give us an idea too of like our color combinations. I can kind of lay them out and see before I glue them on to make sure that I like the color combinations together. We are making, the squares are 4x4. 4x4, and the discs are about 2 1/4 by like 2 1/2-ish. 2 1/4 to 2 1/2-ish round. Now if you're using bigger discs, this one is a little bit bigger. This one's about 3 inches by 3 inches. But we're using the same size squares for all of them. If you're using larger squares or larger circles, make larger squares. If you're using smaller circles, make smaller squares, okay? Linda, she says, hi, I'm new here. I love these that you're making. Sprinkling for you, just learned how. Awesome, Miss Linda, thank you. Well, welcome. I hope you hit that follow button since you like what you're seeing here. I appreciate it.
Rosemary says, you always do all the things. I've never seen you ruin a craft. I love your crafts, girl.
Well, did you see the chevron,
The chevron or the
hand-drawn chevron I thought I could do? Don't ever try to do hand-painted chevron. I don't know who I thought it was.
No, it's,
I
what was the other
thinking.
one? What was the other one?
Well, the chevron, we ended up fixing it. We totally changed the craft. We made it work in the end. We always make it work in the end. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We don't give up. I'm not one to give up, okay?
And
I'm a stubborn
The homemade
girl.
tier tray.
The homemade tier tray that fell apart, but we fixed it. But the key is, it's not about the mistakes you make, it's how you recover from the mistakes you make. It's about not giving up on, oh my gosh, you guys, I thought I had like a spider or something on my leg. I was about to freak out. I felt something hitting my leg, and it was this fabric was stuck to my shorts, and it was like touching my leg, and I thought there was something crawling on my leg. I almost had a heart attack, Anya. Almost had a heart attack. Whew. Sandra says, love how simple you make it look. I try to give you guys all the steps, step by step, so that you can recreate and just copy what I'm doing. Just copy it. The nice thing about the replay is you can rewind it, you can fast forward it, you can pause it, you can back it up to see how I did something again. We do have glue guns in our shop, Miss Lynn. We do. If you go to the menu and to the shop and you search glue guns, I think we call them glue tools because the word GUN sometimes gets flagged for things. So I think they're called glue tools in our shop. Okay, so we don't need that yet. We got our discs. We're gonna do 3 of them. So I'm leaning towards, we're gonna mix some of these.
Gail, the same thing happened to Christy. She had a mouse run over her foot. She screamed. She thinks the whole neighborhood hurt her.
Girl, I had that happen too. Girl, this store, I'll share this story again because this is a funny story, okay? And I don't know about you. I don't know. Did you pee your pants too? Because I woke up early one morning and I got my coffee and it was dark in the kitchen still, and I'm standing there filling my Keurig with water because it needed some more water. And next thing you know, I look down and I see it, and it literally ran over my toes. I froze and screamed so stinking loud, you would have thought I was being murdered, right? Okay? And literally, I'm literally at the sink like this. I've got the Keurig under there, the water's pouring, and I just scream. I dropped the Keurig. I don't even think I shut the water off. And I took off running. I ran all the way up the stairs, screaming Tim's name. And I plow into the bedroom, and there's Tim sitting on the edge of the bed. Just sitting on the edge of the bed. And I'm like, didn't you hear me scream? Yeah, I heard you. I also heard you running up the stairs. I figured you'd come tell me what was wrong. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're serious right now. Yeah, he heard me. No. I'm like, somebody could have been murdering me. I literally was screaming like,
no, it was
like,
that would have been a different
like,
scream.
I think I was screaming for my life in that moment. I think if I had to scream for my life, that's what it would sound like. He doesn't think so.
Nope.
He doesn't think so.
Mm-mm.
All right, so those, oh my gosh,
Nope.
you guys, these are gonna be so stinking cute. So ridiculously cute. You gotta overhead this because they've got to see
All
it.
right.
I mean, they're not done yet, but let's see. Hopefully I have enough left over. We are using quite a few. I'll tell you kind of how many we use in the end. I think we're
Okay, you got the overhead now, so.
Okay, we got the overhead.
But you got to look to see where you're at.
Okay. Oh, can you adjust it? Because you're like sideways.
What do you mean?
Can we adjust? What? It's like over here. Can you like move that over so it's more centered? All right, so I'm just kind of laying them out to get my pattern layout here
How's
of
that?
how I want it. That's better. To see how many I need. And I'm making them nice and full. Okay, I'm making them nice and full. You don't have to. Okay. All right, I think that's gonna be good. So we do have, I'm gonna send all of these. We'll see how many I have left and how many I used here, and I'll send you a wood disc. So somebody who shares this video today is gonna get these already cut and pinched up for you. And look how cute they are. They don't look as cute because they're not fully together, but we're getting there, okay? So,
Oh, we're getting there.
we're getting there. But I'm gonna send those to somebody so you can make a flower. You could do this with just one flower too, okay? You don't have to do all of them, okay? All right. So did she answer? Did you pee your pants too? How many of you would pee your pants if a mouse ran across your bare toes? Your bare little piggies, okay? Like no shoes, no socks to protect, your bare little piggies. It's the only mouse we've ever seen in our house, and I'm like, why? Why does that one mouse that we've only ever seen in our house, we've been very fortunate, for some reason they don't seem to get in the house. We're pretty proactive to keep them out, but that one got in and we saw signs of him, so we were like, we kind of had a feeling he was there. Well, he was there, okay? And we got really proactive after that. But how many of you, show me some hearts if you would pee your pants. Show me some hearts. If you would pee your pants if it ran over your bare piggy toes like you were just a little stump in the road. Okay?
Yeah, they're all saying they would.
Right? Peed my pants. Full on. 1000% peed my pants. All right, so I'm just going to start gluing these, okay? I don't know how quickly or actively, how many layers. I think I'm just going to start gluing. Ooh, sorry, don't put the glue on your finger. Don't do what I do, but don't do the bad things that I do. Okay? Just do, I teach you not only what to do, but what not to do.
Do the pretty things I show you.
Yes, don't burn yourself. Don't burn yourself. I burn myself so you don't have to burn yourself. Okay?
Yeah, a lot of them are saying
See?
the same thing.
See, how many of you would scream like your life was... I know you would. I know you would. I know. Another fun, you want to hear another funny mouse story? This was really funny. This was so gross. So disgusting. So gross. So gross. So we were out working out at my parents' house one time, and I put these a little too close together, so I might need to squeeze another one in here. We're out working at my parents' house one time, and it was kind of muddy, and one of my kids, I won't say who it is, that's for them to share if they want to share that it was them. But one of my kids needed a pair of boots, okay? So they had to borrow a pair of boots from my parents, okay? And it's my parents, you know, they've got extra jackets, they've got extra boots, they've got
extra everything.
Extra all the things, okay? So, all right, I'm gonna leave that upside down, let that set before I flip it over, okay? This one I'm gonna do on the table so I don't burn my finger. I'm actually gonna do glue on half of it at a time. All right. So he puts on a pair of boots, and sorry, I am focusing a little bit. And he's working and he's working and he's working for hours, like literally probably 3 hours, 2-3 hours. He's out there working, okay? Finally finishes up working, and we're sitting there, and he decides, and all day there was something in the boot. He just thought like maybe it was just an old, you know, sock balled up in there or something, whatever, I don't know. He's busy working. He's not gonna stop working to check it. He just keeps going. So finally done working, and he decides, okay, I'm gonna pull this boot off and see what's been poking my foot all day. what I've been feeling squishing around inside the shoe the whole time. Okay, I glued these on way closer together than I had them laid out. So it's gonna be really full. So I do have to grab a couple of these ones just to fill this in. So he takes off the boot. Y'all, there was a mouse, a dead mouse, in the bottom of the boot. All day while he was working. All day. Could you imagine, like, not only like sticking your toe in a shoe and being like, and realizing that there was a dead mouse in it, but to realize that for the last couple of hours you were walking around with a dead mouse in your boot?
The fabric is 4x4.
I would have died. My life would have been over. I would have passed out right then and there. Tim would have had to do CPR on me or something, okay? Right, at least it was dead. I'm like, was it dead though? Was it? Or did it just become that way? Hopefully it was. I'm imagining it probably was.
Yeah.
But could you imagine if it wasn't? Ooh, it probably would have taken a little nibble.
Probably.
Would have gotten a nibble.
I'm guessing it would have been more than a little.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
I'm going to grab some names here. We have Kathy Dickman, Robin Kisty, Holly Geiger, Cindy Hops, Cheryl Dupie, Kathy Butcher, Tina Galloway, Rosemary Cariz Fricks, Marilyn Scarberry, and Billy Pegram Renfro.
I'm going to count how many I used here in a minute for y'all, so you guys can know exactly how many I used. And it's probably going to be a little bit different on each one because I spaced them out. You know, I didn't space them exactly the same on each one.
Wait a minute, what is it? I had a chipmunk. Oh, here. I've had a chipmunk do that, and right after a blue jay flew into my head and knocked me down, I was trying to feed the birds. I screamed from chipmunk and started crying after blue jay hit me, realized I'm okay, and lost it laughing.
Like they were attacking you. It was like nature attacks. You were just trying to be nice and feeding the birdies, and they attacked you. What the heck? What the heck? All right, this one's a little bit bigger. This is like the 3-inch one. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one I used, these two are about the same size, about 2 1/4 to 2.5 inches.
How do you proactive?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I used 8, 10, and 12. Okay, so 8 to 12 little 4-inch squares is what you'll need. Okay. How do you be proactive? Like you have the little bait and stuff out to like make sure that if they come, they go quickly. That you never know their presence because they come and they go quickly. So we've always had that, but we also had a cat. We had a cat, and that
cat for a long time.
The cat.
The cat would also take care of the rabbits.
And this mouse got in the house. It was within 6 months of losing the cat. So,
yeah, that was.
Yeah. So she wasn't there to do her job anymore. So that's when we realized we needed to be really proactive with the little bait boxes and stuff. So now we got little bait boxes all over the place. They're the pet safe ones, so T-Bone can't get into them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I said the last couple times there's been no activity.
No activity?
No
Yes,
activity.
yes. At first, the first time, because we have like a company that comes out and does like the bugs and stuff, the pest control-y stuff, and they put out a bait box, and they were like, the next time they came, they're like, it's empty. They tore it up.
Yeah, I think it was the first 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. So then this time was the first time they're like, we see no signs of activity.
We see no activity.
The boxes are full and there's no signs of activity. So I'm like, whew, thank goodness. All right, so Jody, we are making these cute little sunflowers for kind of like a transition from summer to fall. How stinking cute are these? And they were really, really easy to do. Really easy to do. We are going to, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that should be enough for you to make a flower. So I've got 11 little pieces left that I'm going to send somebody along with one of the wood discs. Since I have them extra, I don't want them to go to waste, and I'm going to send them to someone here. So all you have to do is share this video. Tim will scroll through and we'll pick somebody randomly at the end of this live, okay? All right. So I think the big one may be down here at the bottom. And then I'm thinking maybe the medium one up here and the small one. Oh wait, no, the big one's got to go in the center. Big one's got to go in the center because the color. Okay, so maybe we kind of do these and the big one off to the side. So I'm kind of thinking it would be super cute to put like a little word right here to kind of turn it sideways so you guys can see. So we can have like a little word here. I think that would be super, super cute. I'm going to put the smaller one up there and a little bit bigger one at the bottom. Go like that. I don't want them perfectly centered. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Let's see. It's kind of nice having this overhead because I can kind of see what it looks like. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna center the top and the bottom one. The middle one's gonna be off to the side because we're gonna put a little word. I grabbed my stamps. You can use Jenga blocks, Scrabble letters, or you can stamp. So I was leaning towards the word bloom. You could even put fall. You could put summer if you do like summery colors. You could put someone's name. You could even not put anything and just put the third one in the center, but I think it would be cute to have a little word there. So throw your word suggestions out. Sunshine is a cute idea. That's a cute idea.
Ain't no sunshine.
Let me just put the... I do have the black Jenga, the black Scrabble letters that Miss Candace sent me too. Let me see what I got here. If we use these, I'll send whoever I send the flower stuff to, I'll send you these too. So let me see how that looks. Oh, that might look good. That might pop.
For what? Do you have enough letters?
I'm thinking bloom. I'm not going to have enough O's. Well, maybe I will.
You will. There's 2 O's.
I need, well, to send them to someone. I want to make sure I have enough to send to. I need an M. You all probably see an M and are like, it's there, it's there.
It's right there.
Be happy would be cute. To be happy and then have some little bumblebees on it, that would be cute too. Might be a little tight with my sign base, but if you use a little bit bigger sign base. Is there an M? There's gotta be an M. I do have more bags, so I can grab another bag.
I was gonna say, didn't she use the M's?
No. Nope.
Wow,
But I might have used the M for something else. There's a B, an O for somebody else. There's the other O. I need an L.
I was gonna say, I got 2
two
O's here.
M's. You have an L?
Go fish.
Oh, I got an L.
An L.
All right, we just need 2 M's. 2 M's. One for me and one for somebody else. Let's see.
I need a B.
Let's see, y'all. Let's see.
Did you have a B?
I have a B.
An extra B?
I got, yep. I just need 2 M's. Where's all the M's? Okay, I might need to, let me grab another bag. I might have used the M's out of these for something, or I must have.
Apparently.
There's even more. Let me check this.
Need to buy another one of those
Yes, an organizer for the black letters.
so I can organize them.
Oh, where's the M's? There's no way that none of them have M's. There's got to be M's. Oh, I found one. Found one in here. Let me look and see if I find another one real quick. Otherwise, Tim can look in the other bucket he has there.
Well, so I am looking in the other bucket I got here.
Okay. I think there's only
here.
You got one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll send bloom to somebody along with the fabric pieces and the wood. I only have one of these bases though, so I need a bucket to dump these into. I need a bucket or something to put these into. leave them in here because it's easier to dig through this than to pull out a bunch of bags. All right. I'll put that over there. Ooh! I told you my track record isn't much better today, okay?
No,
I've been
it's
dropping
not.
things all day. All right, I think that's what we're going to do.
And I got like a Jenga, you know, going on over here.
All right, I need some help though. Do you guys think we should leave this natural still, or should we add a little bit of black, maybe some black speckles into, like with a stencil brush, maybe some little black speckles. So hearts for black speckles, thumbs up for leave it natural. Tell me what you think. Let me know what you think. Hearts for little black speckles, thumbs up for leave it natural. We could use a stencil brush and like stipple just a little bit, not fill it. We would just kind of stipple some in there. Just kind of stipple some. Hearts or thumbs up? It's looking 50-50-ish.
Well, yeah, it's looking 50-50-ish, and then, but when you add the YouTube in, it is definitely hearts.
Well, because I think YouTube only has hearts.
Oh.
I don't think YouTube has thumbs up. Does it? Does YouTube have a thumbs up option? Kathy says leave natural.
Yeah, it doesn't have a...
Cheryl says thumbs up. Gail says hearts. Eunice says thumbs up. Karen says natural. What do you think has it from the reactions? It's so 50-50. Y'all are going to leave me to figure this out.
Yeah, you're going to have
Y'all are
to
going to
figure
go 50-50 and leave me.
Because it is. It's about 50-50. I like the natural.
You like the natural?
I like the natural.
Even just a couple little on the edges, maybe?
So, well, that's...
I'm going to leave it, I think. I'm torn. You know what I'm going to do? We are going to figure this out together. Because I am going to grab an extra disc. I'll just grab one of these small ones here. I'll grab like a weird shaped one that I probably won't use for anything else. And we'll test it. All right, and here's the disc that I'm going to send someone. But I have like this weird shaped one that who knows if I'd ever use it for anything. And we will test it on there and we'll see what it looks like. Okay? Grab a piece of paper here. Move these stamps since we're not using the stamps. Get a little bit on the
Sherry
brush.
says, when I'm not sure, I think less is more.
I don't know what happened to that brush. That's why
What the?
I lost my bristles. All right, let me grab a different stencil brush.
Bet that one probably sat in the water too long.
Probably. Well, I think that one was just like a cheesy, cheap one. Let me grab a wipey here. Clean off my brush here. Just a few. Best is just a few. That's what I'm thinking. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see, and then we'll revote.
Joan says a little black would make the black letters feel balanced.
I think so too. I think so too.
So.
All right, so let's see. Let's see. Get a little bit of black. Get the bulk of it off.
Oh yeah, how bad is Debbie supposed to hit North Carolina? Or is that?
We'll do more on one side and less on the other. So we'll do like half of it with more. And half of it just kind of around the edges.
I thought as Debbie was coming up the coast, she was supposed to die out a little bit.
I think I like just around the edges a little bit. So let me just lay that there. So envision it just around the edges a little bit. Just kind of a little black shadowing. I don't like it filled in like that. But I think just on the edge. What do you think? So hearts for just on the edge. Thumbs up for fill it. Laughy face for no. Don't use it at all. Okay? So hearts, edge, thumbs up, fill it, laugh, nothing at all. All right, hearts are coming in strong. Hearts are starting off strong.
Yeah.
Let's give it a second. Give everybody a chance to cycle through. I think hearts has it though.
Yeah. Debbie is a category 1. That's good. That's just a really bad rain shower.
Okay, so we're just going to do very carefully. I'm going to kind of like put my hand on here to protect the to protect the fabric. And kind of pull the fabric down. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh, while she's doing that, I'll grab some names.
Yes, and don't forget, somebody is we're gonna draw a name at the end. We'll randomly pick a name for somebody to be gifted the supplies to make one of these flowers. And the word bloom. We're gonna send you the letters for the word bloom also.
All right, we have Raina Jenkins, Debbie Bell, Sandy Howell Barnby, Bernita Tuttle, Patty Rolick Lacombe, Virginia Goodard Hensley, Beth Muldoon, Linda Beck Hall, Joan Smith, Marilyn Scarberry, Billy Pegram Renfro, and Eunice Bonilla. Sorry if I messed up your name.
It is subtle, but I think it adds a little. Adds a little. Just a little bit. Okay. Fluff it back up because I kind of flattened them out. Alright. I think it's good. I think that's good. I think we're going to start gluing it. No, you guys cannot see you can see it a lot better in real life in person. In person, it shows up better. It's always a little bit harder to see on video. But in person, you can see it. It kind of brings in that darkness to kind of balance it.
Go back to just the regular one or leave you up top?
Ask them.
Oh.
What do y'all think? Do you want to keep it on overhead or do you want to go back to the front view?
Yeah, give us a thumbs up for going back to the full view or a heart for leaving it where it's at.
I'm going to glue my letters on first because it'll be easier to place my flower with the letters already glued than to try to place my letters with the flower already in place.
Oh. Oh. That's... Geez, guys, come on.
What?
You guys are like 50-50 on everything today.
They're undecided.
Yeah, it looks like the hearts are definitely pulling ahead, so we'll leave it where it's at for right now.
Oh, I think I glued them on crooked. Oh, y'all. I did it really crooked. Hold on. I might have to make an adjustment here. I need that little scraper tool that you bought me yesterday that never got brought in here yet.
You want me to go grab it?
Maybe. I might be able to just pop it. Might be able to just pop it loose with this. Yeah, I glued them on crooked, y'all. Let me fix that. Was that an angle? See, even I make mistakes. We all make mistakes, and we can fix them, okay? We can fix them. Even that one's crooked. They all went crooked. I think my B is crooked, and I think that started it. Peeled up my paint. That's okay. It's okay because I'm going to put this right over the same spot. It's just going to be ever so slightly over. Sorry, take it off the overhead because they're going to be seeing the back of my head. And nobody needs to look at the back of my head.
Yeah.
So. Did you hear me?
What?
You literally said yes to me and you didn't even hear what I said.
No.
I said take it off the overhead because they're going to be staring at the back of my head because I need to lean over to see it straight. Y'all don't want to look at the back of my head.
I said yes, they don't want to look at the back of your head, and
Yeah,
I
and
thought
then
you were
you
just
left it.
making a statement. I didn't hear you say go back to...
No. All right.
Gail says, I made a name frame for my daughter. I drew a line, but it's still got it crooked.
I know, it's hard to get straight lines, no matter who you are. Sometimes I'll intentionally go wonky just because I know I ain't going to get it straight.
That's what Candace just says. I always do them all crooked because I cannot get them straight.
Yep, do them a little on the wonky side.
A little on a wonky side.
And it'll all look intentional. Yep. Just scraping off some extra glue I got squished out the side here.
Ooh, Janet's doing some cross stitching while she watches and listens.
Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now.
Ooh. Joan suggests putting a popsicle stick beside
That's a good idea.
the popsicle stick frame, but beside the frame to keep them straight.
I'm using a pretty generous glob of glue here because I got lots of fabric back there. I want to make sure we get good adhesion. Adhesion, is that the word? Adhesion?
I don't know. Adhesion.
Good adhesion. Now for this one, I think I'm going to put a Jenga block underneath it or something because it's up on the edge of the, it's kind of sitting on the edge of the frame, and a Jenga block is like perfect size. So I'll just put the little Jenga block here, and then I'll glue it so it'll have the Jenga block to glue to also.
Charlene, these are just from the, I think these are from the fat quarters from Dollar Tree?
No, these are by the yard from Hobby Lobby. Oh. Everything is from Hobby Lobby today. Yep.
I thought one of those, a couple of those were from that batch that we got from Dollar Tree.
Nope. I know these are all, I'm pretty positive these are all from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, they're all from Hobby Lobby. Last year. But they're all off of their regular, they weren't in their, the sunflowers might have been in their fall set, but I feel like they weren't. I try to buy as much as I can just off of their regular wall so that it's not seasonal and sold out really fast. You know what I mean? Because sometimes their seasonal stuff goes really fast and then you guys can't get it. So I try to get as much off of their regular wall as I can. That way, if I get it and I don't craft with it for a month or until the next year, chances are you'll still be able to get it. Let me hold these for a second to make sure they're set on there good. Ooh, Lou Smith says, so cute, I just bought those wood discs. Well, now you got something you can make with them, along with mint. There's so many things you can make with these, but there's just one idea. Just fluff it up. I do got a little bit of glue on here that I'm gonna have to try and get that off. Okay. All right, y'all, let's see. Fluff it up, get my strings, get my glue webs.
Crystal says, I have my own. My brother took down a tree and cut up branches for me into discs.
Nice.
You know, we've got all those, we kept, from those trees we took down, we kept a lot of the branches to cut off for that.
All right,
we should actually cut them up now that they're dried. They've been sitting there for, what, 2 years now?
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so stinking cute. How stinking cute is this? You can put a hanger on it and hang it. This actually has a hook on the back, but I'm more of a leaner girl. I tend to like things to lean. So super, super cute. Great end of the summer transition into fall kind of season. Sunflowers are a great summer into fall transition because you know you're not ready to go right into the orange and the green and the orange and the red and the brown leaves and all the pumpkins and all that, but you kind of want to get away from the bright sunny sunshiny summery stuff, right? So I think sunflowers are perfect for that. So I am going to, so I don't forget, we got to pick somebody. We're going to gift somebody. Someone who shared the video today is going to get all these extra little squares that I have. And there should be plenty to kind of sprinkle them through. You know, just kind of space them out. There's only 2 of the little checkered ones, so I'd kind of maybe probably put one on each side. Let's see. Go every other one. Do another solid and then the flower, and then throw the other checkered one in. Or you could probably have enough to where if you don't even want to use the checkered one, throw the overhead on if you want for a second for them so they can see how it is. But yeah, there's plenty that you can make a flower with, and we have an extra one. So that makes a super, super cute flower with all 3 colors. So someone's gonna be gifted this stuff along with the letters bloom, that spell bloom. The Scrabble letters to spell bloom. So someone's gonna get all of this, okay? So all you had to do was share the video today. Let us know in the comments that you did. If you didn't, real quick, do it now. It just takes literally a second to do. And Tim can see over here on our screen who shared the video. If you share on Facebook and YouTube, we see it in both places, okay? So that gives you double the chances. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So we're gonna randomly scroll through. When I say stop, he's gonna stop. The first thing he sees that shows that you shared the video is the name he's gonna put on a sticky note, and you will be gifted this, okay? You ready, Tim?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling.
Keep those names up rolling.
Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling.
Winner. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling.
Stop. In the name of love. Did you say the star party was achieved earlier?
No, it was not.
Oh, it was not. Oh,
not.
I don't know. I was excited. I thought we were going to get to have a dance party. No dance party today. All right, so Tim's writing the name down. Getting the paint off my fingernail. All right, who do we got? We have, is it from Facebook or YouTube? Did you catch that?
No.
Okay, we have Miss Lori Parks, Laurie Parks. Miss Lori Parks. Lori Parks, send us an email. christysteam@christyscraftroom.com. christysteam@christyscraftroom.com. Christy with a K and Christy with a Y. christyssteam@christyscraftroom.com, and say, hey, I won the sunflower supplies, and here's my address, and we'll get this sent out to you. Miss Lori Parks. Miss Lori Parks. All right. I'm so glad you guys love this. If you recreate this, make sure you post it over into our craft sharing group where we can see your creations. Put hashtag Christy's Craft Room and hashtag inspired, and show us what you make. Even if you do different things with it.
Burlap.
Burlap? Did I say burlap?
I
I don't even have burlap out. I might have misspoke and said burlap.
No.
Wouldn't be the first time I said the wrong word for the wrong thing. I might have meant fabric. But you could do this with burlap. You could totally, it would be a little bit thicker, a little bit full, you know, because it's thicker material. But I think you could probably do it with burlap too. Yeah, probably do it with burlap. But I did it with fabric. All right, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Thank you for a fun day. And I hope you guys